Hummingbird, just let me die inside the broken ovals of your olive eye. I do believe you gave it your best try. My hummingbird, sing to me.
60 pounds.
Have you? How many fish will that be on this venue?
20 fish.
Okay. I've noticed you've slowed up with the feed. In quantity, volume that you're putting in each ping, I'll call it a ping rather than a catapult action.
Yeah.
Why have you done that?
We're getting too many fish up on the surface, so I'm only feeding 4 or 5 pellets at a time now.
Right.
I've got 6 inches deep of a white ghost pellet,
Yeah.
just dropping it slowly through the water.
Why the white ghosty?
So I can see it easy now.
Yeah.
Plus letting off a little cloud every time, so I'm not feeding as much now. So every time I lift that and drop it, a little plume of clouds coming up there.
They were rushing up it a bit to start with, weren't
I was
they?
feeding too much
Yeah.
to start with.
Yeah.
Just to get the fish there, once got there, it's just a matter of settling them down then.
And you're not changing catapult cup size, staying with the same cup? Still on size 16?
Yeah. Just on a smaller float now with no shot on it.
It really is all action, this method, isn't it?
Yeah, it's the
You've
busy
not
method.
stopped from the moment you shipped out.
The busy method, you've got to keep on it all the time, feeding, catching, feeding. So a lot of the main part of fishing shallow is feeding for the next fish. You don't worry, when the fish you got, you don't worry about it, it's going to be on it and stay on it. You'll have to do the work.
Yeah, of course.
So it's feeding for that next fish.
A lot of anglers would think you just lay it in there and wait for the elastic to come out with all those fish there.
They've still got a lift and drop, lift and drop. They want it falling through the water like a pellet would do if you firing it in.
And you're fishing in what depth of water there? 5?
5 foot, yeah.
It really is ideal conditions at the moment, isn't it? Flat, perfect.
Like fresh scallop, there's a little bit of ripple on the water.
Do you?
Yeah, it gives you a little bit more confidence.
I always find if there's a lot of ripple on the water, that tends to push the fish down, doesn't it?
Really?
No?
You've got, the windier it is, the harder it is because it's towing and holding the pole, but I always like a little bit of ripple like that.
It seems to be a slow start to this season, though. Water temperatures have not gone up much above 18 degrees centigrade. And lots of venues, the method's not really kicked in yet. But if the journalists who are writing the column in the paper that I read are correct, then summertime should come towards the end of June. So another week or so, and the method will really kick in as the water starts to warm up. And they want to be on in the higher layers of the water.
Get it right, it's a bagging method, The day when you put it out there, it'll just keep going under, you won't even have to strike it, just pull your elastic out. When they're having it properly.
Yeah. Always pellet, never meat.
Sometimes meat. But it all depends again on what small fish you got in the lake.
Meaning what? If you've got roach and skimmers there?
Roach love meat, don't they?
Of course they do. And skimmers.
Yeah. 90%
Holding a few little things to the secret of Gary's success, or anybody's success for that reason. If you're going to achieve the aim of catching big weights up in the water, some of his little specials, I call them. He's got two floats there, both handmade. One's a Scony, the other one's an Andy. The Andy being the blue one, the Scony being the one that's a little bit more antique-y looking in its colour. He buys those from direct from the maker. His hooks are made by Kamasan or Drennan International, and he's recently switched from using an eyed 911 to the new Power Hair Rigger. And Gary's hook today is a size 16 on a banded pellet. The key to the method is the catapult she used. I used to work for the director of Drennan International, a technical director called Peter Brownlow, who designed all of the range of the Drennan International catapults. And he once told me during an off-work situation that he's designed the catapult in the bathroom when he was cleaning his teeth. And if you look at the handles, and particularly the slim ones there, they resemble a toothbrush. The perfection in this catapult is unbelievable. It's quick change, it's easy to use, you can sit on it, you can fill it, you can pick it up, and you can feed with it. The little ones are more for feeding small baits like casters, maggots, squats. I prefer these when I've got to fish 4 or 5 pellets up in the water because they're very easy to use. You don't need a big pull on them, and something like that, to my mind, is only for when you're putting a lot of bait in. It's the same technical design, it's just got a bigger pouch, more powerful elastic to probably feed pellets a little bit further than you would on a pole. Gary prefers the big ones. Gary by nature is a heavy feeder. He doesn't muck around when it comes to putting bait in the water. And as Bruce Forsyth would say, didn't he do well? And a former Prime Minister, a PM himself, would say, Sir Winston Churchill, only so many can become the few, Gary, and you're one of those. That's obviously evident with the way you fish. So on the longest day, it's goodbye from him, and it's goodbye from me. Goodbye. We'll say cheerio for today. Well done, pal.
Cheers, Mel.
Another great weight. Bye-bye.